Phillips Homebrew, coming at you with a beer review. Today, I've got another beer from Paul at PA Brew News. And where does Paul live? In Pennsylvania. PA Brew News, right? So we've got one from Otto's Pub and Brewery. It is the Jolly Roger Imperial Stout. This is one I actually requested from Paul some time ago, and he got it. I'm thrilled. This is supposed to be a really nice Imperial Stout. Some reference it as a Russian Imperial Stout. It's a whopping 10.4% ABV. It's supposed to be something special. So we're gonna get this cracked open and give it a try. All right, we're gonna get the pour. I got a good workout in today, good half-hour workout, and it's foggy outside. The fireplace is going. I need a good beer to finish off at the fireplace. So, wow, take a look at this. It is very dark indeed. You can see it's about as close to black as you're gonna get, and that's a really nice mocha head. It's about a half finger head, but a nice dark head. Let's get a nose on it. Wow, okay, right away you get really nice dark roast. Not just roast, but dark roast, and you immediately pick up on like some molasses on there. I even get some dark fruits coming off of this. Shit. Wow, okay. Dark chocolate, dark roast, hints of like a char, but the molasses is there, and you're also getting what's called sorghum. And if you don't know what sorghum is, go get a little thing of it from the store. It's like a type of molasses, if you will. Probably a little sweeter, but it's definitely in there. Maybe just a wisp of a hint of some coffee, but definitely got some dark fruits on there. So it's really inviting. I didn't get a lot more off the nose than that, so we're gonna dive in. Cheers. And it's all there. And it's rich. Has a nice sweet component. It kind of thins out at the end. Semi-dries off. But wow, it's just... it tastes wonderful. There's just no way around it. This is just a beautiful beer. Let's get another sip. It's interesting. At the front of it, it hits you in the center of the tongue with some of the darker taste. So you really get that dark roast and a little bit of dark chocolate. There's a lot of sweetness, but it's not so much the chocolate. It's kind of like a cocoa, powdered chocolate, I would say, and dark chocolate, kind of that area, almost like it's a dusty cocoa. And then you get that real dark roast. And then the sweetness comes in and hits the front and side of the tongues. And it's just a beautiful sweetness, really nice. This is where the dark fruits come into play, and you get the molasses and the sorghum, which is a little sweeter, as I say. Very nice. As it dries off on the backside, you get a little bit of like a char and a slight coffee roast on it. More on the char side. It's a light carbonation, which is perfect for the style. I'd also say there's a little bit of licorice on there. And if I didn't say it before, some char. It's a medium full body, or a light on the full side, you know. It's very smooth, lightly creamy, kind of silky on the tongue. Maybe a light bit of oil, in fact. This just tastes wonderful. I'm gonna go sit by the fire and enjoy this for a little bit, and I'll come back with some final numbers and thoughts. Do you see this smile? Oh yeah, I'm happy. This is warmed up a bit. It has become more dense in that flavor, more full flavored, more filling of the mouth, more intense, if you can believe that. Wonderful beer, wow. Okay, so what's happened? What has changed? The chocolate comes out a little bit more, but it blends in with the molasses type flavors. Also, Rather than just char, I'm getting a little more smokiness coming onto the beer. Again, very nice. So that added like a smoky chocolate type flavor is wonderful. Plus, again, all the other things. So you've got your dark chocolate, your dark roast, and a powdery cocoa on there, molasses, sorghum, some char, hints of coffee on there, and dark fruits as well. So it's all there. It's complete. And the nose. The nose is wonderful. It just, that alone would get you to salivate and to come back. This is a great beer. What can I tell you? Ratings. Time to do some ratings. Wow, I would say this does lean more towards that Russian Imperial Stout. I don't think there's any question about that. I am thoroughly pleased with this. This one, because it has such dark flavors, reminds me a bit of like the Boris and Doris series from Hopping Frog. And I mean, a lot like that. Theirs has a lot more heavy char. This is almost a little more balanced, to be honest with you. I'm going to compare it. It's not as good as that Doris, the barrel aged, but I tell you what, it's in the range between Boris, the low end of the 4, and barrel aged Doris. It's someplace in there, which means you know it's amazing. And again, it's Otto's Pub and Brewery out of Pennsylvania, College State, Pennsylvania. So they've done a fantastic job with this, just as advertised. I have to give this on a Russian Imperial Stout a 96. I think it's fabulous. It's very well done. I'm just really digging on it. Overall is 95, right down the middle, only one notch lower. I'm telling you, this is a beer I would happily have on my table at any time. I know that they sell it in 4-packs, 12-ounce 4-packs. Wouldn't I love to have a 4-pack of this and have a few of my friends to sit around and sip it together? I can't thank you enough, Paul. This is one wonderful beer. I hope you got one for yourself. Hope you drank it. It is the Jolly Roger Imperial Stout from Otto's Pub and Brewery out of State College, Pennsylvania. Some great things come out of Pennsylvania, let me tell you. This is Kevin Clements Homebury saying life is too short to drink cheap beer, and I will see you in the next beer review. I gotta go sit by the fire now.